I have a super expensive e-trail bike that I never leave alone for more than 10 minutes in a very low crime area / village. You're from Canada, but I see so many grammar mistakes. I'm sorry. Hi, Tycho. I really enjoy your videos and they have actually helped me a lot during my holidays here in Amsterdam. Hey. Good. €15 for 24 hours. So if it's higher than that, you know you're being scammed. They came back after COVID. Islamic tourists don't get served halal food. Until now, you are the best presenter for Amsterdam and Netherlands in general that I've encountered. There's one very common mistake people always make when they go from the airport to Amsterdam. I have never boyed. But it's very nice that you offer Charlie to sleep over there in the capital of drugs. If a cinema is stinking, it's probably because there's a lot of mice running around. Hey Tycho, nice video. I was wondering, what camera do you use for these videos? No problem, you sound Dutch.
Because I am.
The Happy Wanderer. Hike, walk, drive, explore, relax. That's a lot of things that make you happy. What an absolutely phenomenal spot. Did you grow up there? Yes, I'm born and raised in Amsterdam. I've never left Amsterdam. I've always lived in Amsterdam and I probably always will live in Amsterdam. Hi Tycho, thanks for the videos and for the references to Back to the Future and Madness. Please do make some videos about places to avoid. Merry Christmas. Okay, so this comment was at Christmas, otherwise it would be weird. So this was on the video Jannika's journey when it was 24 hours in Amsterdam. I remember that. Please make some more videos about places to avoid. Okay, noted. Zzz. Being from Amsterdam, I have never boyed. I have never bought a metro ticket. I always walk behind people. Very cool, Q-Spam. Very cool. Serious Star. This guy's hilarious. I have a super expensive e-trail bike that I never leave alone for more than 10 minutes in a very low crime area / village. I have a 40mm thick hardened chain and a kryptonite U-lock. Kryptonite, so you're not Superman.
Kryptonite can kill me.
It can't be cut with bolt cutters. Only an angle grinder can get through this chain. And there just aren't any bicycle thieves in my area that carry an angle grinder around. So what's my point? Yeah, indeed. Buy a massive chain and move to a small remote village. You're living in a small remote village and you still have a massive chain around your bike. Well, okay, a super expensive e-trail bike. Not just an e-bike. This guy is hilarious. You mean me, right? I hope that's positive and not sarcasm. I say at least 2 locks is enough. You know, you got your little AXA lock at the bottom of the bike and maybe a chain. If you want to know more about how to lock your bike, watch this video right here. I'll link it down in the description. Victor VMJ 1992. Volgens mij komt die mevrouw uit Chili. Mijn ouders komen daar vandaan. Mijn familie komen heel graag naar Nederland. Well, yeah, could be that she's from Chile, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll meet her in real life, would be fun. Alrighty then, Sky is here. Oh no. There. Just came back from Amsterdam and I have seen tourist buses. Also taking pictures in RLD, aka Red Light District, is absolutely fine during the day. Yes, I was wrong. The tourist buses have come back. Indeed. They came back after COVID. I assumed they wouldn't, but my assumption was wrong. So hereby I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can take the hop on, hop off bus and it drives past my home even. Taking pictures of the Red Light District, sure, in the daytime, yes. But if there's people working over there behind the windows, you're still, even if it's daytime, not allowed to make pictures of them. I mean, yeah, you can also take pictures in the Red Light District in the night, just not of the sex workers over there. It doesn't matter what time it is. And they also work in the daytime, you know? So yes, just be careful when you make a photograph that they're not in the photo. Please guide me from airport to the Amsterdam city. Okay. Want to take a boat tour for 1 hour. I'm from Canada and my flight is layover in Amsterdam airport for 7 hours. I want to travel to the city in Canal Cruise for 1 hour. Please guide me. You're from Canada, but I see so many grammar mistakes. I'm sorry. Maybe the French part of Canada. Then I approve of this, but if you're from the English part, then what's happening? There's one very common mistake people always make when they go from the airport to Amsterdam. You gotta make sure that you take the right train.
Sounds logical.
For more information, check the 5 things in Amsterdam video that I made right here. The link is down below in the description. Okay, for the rest, you have a 7-hour layover here in Amsterdam. That's time enough to go indeed to the city center. Take a canal cruise, but that takes like 1 hour and 15 minutes or something. And maybe you walk. You can even do a walking tour. Eat something in a restaurant or something. And some cookies, go past the market. And then go back, and you can do all that in 6 hours. And I see this comment was 9 months ago, so maybe you already did so. Let me know in the comments down below. If anyone else has a layover of 7 hours, this answer might be useful to you. Wouldn't be able to bike in Amsterdam. Lol. Can you recommend a good Indonesian restaurant? Simon, you're able to bike in Amsterdam. If you are able to bike in general, then definitely Amsterdam, this is bike heaven. It's very structured. There's bicycle paths everywhere. I'd say, it's safer here than anywhere else. It's safer here in the Netherlands. Maybe Amsterdam is not the safest in the Netherlands, but there's bicycle paths everywhere in this country. And next time you're here, take the bike to an Indonesian restaurant. Hi Tycho, I like this video format. It's interesting. Usually when it comes to some unfamiliar things, everyone just gives dry facts. Your reasoning, sometimes going a little to one side, is much more pleasant to watch. Ja. Toen ik in de jaren 70 in Amsterdam woonde, bezocht ik vaak de bioscoop aan de Centuurbaan. Nu blijkbaar koffie en coconuts. Werd het stinkertje genoemd. Nooit begrepen waarom. If a cinema is stinking, it's probably because there's a lot of mice running around. And maybe some of them are not running around anymore, but just, passed away and lying there, rotten. That brings up an awful smell. And of course you're wondering, where does this knowledge come from? Well, for over a decade I worked in a coffee store, and this stinking problem was the case over there. Ratrok, thank you so much. Coffee and coconuts. Yeah, that's on the video Jannika's Journey. I still have to check that place out myself. And I'll also make sure to smell and inhale, is it still stinking over there? One Amsterdam girl said in a video, like most of the prostitutes are pushed to do this and not by daddy wish. Is that true? Can you tell me about this? My knowledge about the prostitutes here in Amsterdam, I would say it is not true. It's very organized, it's very safe. They can just push on a button and the guards will come. Don't worry, they're not pushed to do this. To my knowledge, they are very happy to do it, to work there. And it's their choice. It's just a profession and they chose this profession willingly.
Get back to work.
Tragedy. Oh. If teenagers are high, then it's a great country. ... Well, this comment is indeed a tragedy. Okay, so about this comment I can say one thing. It's like some common misconception that people think that here in the Netherlands all the kids are smoking weed. But no, it's exactly the opposite. The Netherlands is very low on the list of people who are smoking marijuana, weed or hashish. And countries where it's not allowed, where it's forbidden, are, on the top of the list. So because it is allowed, people are not interested. Yellow brand. 650,000 is not viral yet. It sure got more views than it deserves. That's true. Well, it depends. 650,000 is pretty viral for a small channel. For example, one of my videos has 350,000. I will say that it's kind of viral for a channel of my size. Just 3,500 people. Hey Tycho, going to Amsterdam. 1-3 to 8-3. So the 1st of March to the 8th of March. Don't think I can make much out of it. This is Teacher Tycho here. Just 2 questions. 1. Can you recommend a place to rent a bike for the whole week? And 2. And I'm staying at a hostel. Can I send my museum card there? Thanks, man. Edits, horrible spelling. I'm high. There's loads of bike companies. Yellow bikes, green bikes, black bikes, Mac bikes. The average price for renting a bike in Amsterdam is like €15 for 24 hours. So if it's higher than that, you're being scammed. And yes, I guess you can let your museum card send to your hostel. You just have to be in time. So if you order it too late, it takes like at least 5 working days. So be ahead, order it in time, and make sure that you also contact your hostel, that they know that it's coming. Otherwise maybe they'll throw it away. They think it's like spam or something. So if you're watching this, let me know, which bike did you pick? Hi Tycho! I really enjoy your videos and they have actually helped me a lot during my holidays here in Amsterdam. Hey. Good. I'm still here and I realized how difficult it is to find an accommodation because I want to stay and live here. I think it will be awesome if you could share some of your experiences and advices about how to find a flat or something. Thanks for everything. A lot of hugs. This question pops up in my Instagram DMs also a lot. So no offense, Sarah, but it's just because I live here, people think that I'm the house expert as well. So what can I say?
Spit it out!
There's a thing like social rent. You can immediately forget about this because the average waiting time is 12 years to get a house. I myself had to wait 8 years to get this house where I'm living right now. It's social rent. It means big corporations own these apartments. You're on a waiting list. Check and apply every week and you'll be like number 400, number 500, and gradually you go higher and higher in the list. But the average waiting time is now 12 years, so let's forget about that option.
Keep going.
You know, you can apply every week and stuff, but don't focus on it. Meanwhile, you check at other sources, find a place somewhere else to live, and maybe you'll find a place somewhere else to live, you know, through something else. But then, when it's like 8 years from me, or now 12 years, you can switch from that house to your social rent house.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
Then there's also vrije sector. It's a bit more expensive than social rent. You can get your house sooner. I don't know how it works for expats. I'll put a link down below. If I can find a link, I'll put it down below here. And otherwise, there's also things like Kamernet. I heard that expats or foreign people check out this website. It's more like if someone has a house and they have a room extra or something for rent. But the prices are, of course, higher than option A and B, what I just now said. What else I can say about this is you know, maybe try to look around Amsterdam. So in cities like Haarlem, Hoofddorp, Leiden, Delft.
New York, Chicago, LA.
There's more chance in those cities in the outskirts of Amsterdam. And unless you're very rich, because of course you can just buy a house. For example, in my street I saw a house for sale, 70 square feet or something, for 650,000 euro. And then in another street right around the corner, there was a house of 42 square meters for 350,000 euro. So those are the prices now here in this neighborhood right next to Jordaan, aka the Staatsliedenbuurt.
This is my neighborhood, my site.
I'm not an expert, sorry. This is just my knowledge. And anyway, Sarah, thank you for this lovely comment. You really enjoy my videos. And I helped you. It's very nice to hear that I actually helped someone. Travels Mander Jones. Hello Tycho, enjoyed your vid. Could you kindly tell how you can find and use, without breaking any licenses, those film clips in your vids?
You mean like this one?
As a creator, I'd appreciate some guidance. Yes, it is kind of tricky, and those clips are indeed copyrighted. If I, for example, say something and then George Clooney replies to me,
George Clooney? What do I care about George Clooney?
then you transform the clip. It's transformative. By using these clips transformative, it could be, you know, seen as fair use. There's a whole article on YouTube about fair use. But yes, if Warner Brothers still feels like, hey, wait a second, we don't want Tycho to use our clips, they can of course still try to get my video down. And I'm using very small parts and I'm using it transformative.
Whatever happened to fair use?
I'm very bad at explaining this, it makes me exhausted. Down here in the description, I'll put an article about fair use.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Rickyism commented, I'll never understand people that check luggage. The only time I've checked a bag was in the military. How much shit do you really need? Your check-in luggage, or you mean you don't check your luggage before you travel? Both of them I would say, okay, so if you don't check your luggage before traveling, you know, like make sure you got everything, that's maybe not so smart. I would, you know, double check, triple check. Or you don't understand people that check in luggage, like that, yeah, you only use hand luggage. And if that's the case, well, good for you. I'm not able to go without. That's because I take my laptop, camera gear, and the hand luggage is only electronics, so all the clothes and stuff go in the check-in luggage. I don't really understand why it's here in the Emma Chamberlain video, but okay. Even een kleine correctie over de drugs. Noord-Brabant is al ongeveer de grootste cannabisproducent in Europa, als niet in de wereld. En hebben we de genetische middelen nog niet eens meegeteld. Er worden hier wekelijks... mist een S'je daar. Laboratoriums en kwekerijen opgedoekt. Charlie is geweldig. Ik heb hem en zijn gezin al aangeboden dat als ze ooit naar Nederland komen, ze bij mij thuis mogen logeren. Hij heeft nu al pech gehad, want zijn account is onlangs gehackt. En nu heeft hij alles opnieuw moeten omzetten. Charlie got his YouTube channel back now at the moment of filming, so that's good. So yeah, to me it seems like Sylvia is very proud that the headquarters of drugs, of the capital of the world, or whatever, you know, the drugs place to be in the world is over there in North Brabant, that province over there. I was reacting to the Spanish woman and reacting to Charlie, who was reacting to the Spanish woman in this video. A small correction about drugs. So did someone in that video say that Amsterdam is the drug capital of the world or something? I know that it's not just in Amsterdam, and I know what happens in North Brabant. There's those campings. I've seen, what's the show again? Oh my lord, there's some Dutch TV show, I already forgot the name, with that guy from the Jumbo supermarket.
Zorg dat ik godverdomme die Chinees vind.
Nou, hoe gaan we die vinden dan?
Het is een Chinees met een ketting aan zijn been. Hoe moeilijk kan het zijn?
I know what happens at those campings in North Brabant. I know, Sylvia. And Charlie, you know, it's very nice that you offer Charlie to sleep over there in the capital of drugs. If that really happens one day, then you'll for sure be in one of Charlie's videos. Sumaya loves Opti. Islamic tourists don't get served halal food. There are less than 100% halal restaurants and butcheries in Amsterdam. Okay, halal. Okay, yeah, halal means that the animals killed before being put to sleep, right? That's what halal means. If I'm not correct, let me know in the comments down below. But if that is the definition of halal, then I would say it's good there's less than 10. Also, my knowledge, there aren't less than 10. There's loads of places, like every snack bar or something. Dozens and dozens and hundreds of places here are halal. But maybe they will not put it in their name. Oh yeah, I also got an email here in between. I will translate this email. Dear Tycho, I'm a new subscriber of your YouTube channel. Josefa is back with a new video about Amsterdam. Can you respond to this video? Greetings, Jean-Carlos Robles. Jean-Carlos Robles, yes, I will react to this video. Very good that you wrote it to me. I see that she posted this video just 5 days ago. The Spanish woman is back, and I'm gonna respond to it. As soon as I did it, I will leave it down below here in the description. Slim Gretzky. If from Belgium, why surprise your girlfriend with a trip to ... Amsterdam? Good question. For a European Union resident, it's like, woo, big deal. Yeah, that lovely Belgian couple went to Amsterdam on their holiday and I reacted to it. It's like being from Dartmouth and winning a trip to Halifax. Okay, I don't know those places, but I guess it's in the UK, both of them. It's literally that easy to get from Belk to Amst. Why not Vegas or Jamaica or Toronto or Vancouver? Amsterdam is the nicest place I've ever been. Second only to Purmerend. Okay. So Purmerend is nicer than Amsterdam is what you're saying, Slim Gretzky? What? But surely you could have been more creative with it. I'm not here to judge. I think it's just oddly peculiar that a European couple is so excited about a place they've probably already been to. Indeed. I agree. But it can still be that they have never been to Amsterdam. There are cities in the Netherlands that I've never been to. And maybe people would say like, what?
They speak English and what?
You've never been to Delft? And I'm sorry to say I've never been to Delft. I've never been to Volendam. I've never been to Monnikendam. My parents never went to Berlin, which is also fairly close. I have never been to the UK before. That's just 1 hour away, excluding the waiting times at the airport. Tom Rossler. Hey Tycho, nice video. I was wondering, what camera do you use for these videos? Okay, so the camera I'm filming with right now is the Canon M50. I will not recommend this camera though, because when you film in 4K and you use autofocus, it every time has really, issues to stay focused on my face. So if I move my face like this, or maybe I don't know, some hairs, come in front, it's like searching where's Tycho's face. Sometimes it takes a while, but I don't see it because the viewfinder is super far away. When you film in full HD, the Canon M50 stays sharp, but I will recommend then just to spend, I don't know, €100 more for another camera. And for the rest, I'm using a GoPro Hero Session 10 here, and I got a Max mod on top. So with this, you have a wider view. That's nice because I chop it for Instagram and TikTok, etc. And sometimes I also use a DJI Osmo Pocket or the GoPro Max. And at the beginning of my YouTube journey, I used the GoPro Hero 5 Session, but that sucks right now, 720p or something. Trim Din Busk. Yeah, man. Until now, you are the best presenter for Amsterdam and Netherlands in general that I've encountered. Trim Din Busk, thanks so much, bro. Or gal, Trim Din Busk. And with that, I will end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down below in the description or at other videos. I'll read them and if they're good enough, I'll reply to them.